So I thought I'd show this, which is a Sopranino ukulele which I've built, and I made it from recycled material for two reasons. This is the first ukulele I built, and I wasn't entirely sure that I could actually do these side moldings without the bending iron. So I've steamed them and put them in a press that I made. So I decided to not use the nicest and the best woods I had. So I basically dug out a bunch of recycled stuff. It's from old furniture, things like that. And I'll just go through it and explain what I've done and how. First of all, the sides and back are birch, and it's an old birch table that has sacrificed its wood. The neck has a strip of birch running down the middle, which is the same source of birch, and it's a 3-piece neck with beech wood on either side. The top, hard to see there, but it is a pine top, and pine is not used an awful lot, and this pine is actually, it was have been used for molding concrete, and I found it, and it was really well seasoned. It hasn't been, it's been in the basement for 10 years or something, so absolutely bone dry. And there was a rather large bit that was quarter sawn. So pine is a very knotty wood, but I managed to find a piece that was large enough, and it's a book matched 2-piece quarter sawn pine. Fretboard is oak with my usual 0 fret. It's got a small rosewood nut, and the things that aren't recycled are the violin pegs and the frets, obviously, and strings. And then the bridge is mahogany, which was a tiny little bit with a compensated bone nut. It's a fairly simple construction. I just drilled 4 holes, I think they were 10 mil, in a square piece, cut slots for the strings, and then cut it in half and made a slot for this bone bridge. That's there. The back, it's got a slight taper, and I managed to get it, it's a slight bowl in it. The way I did that was I put coins, when I had the back lying flat and I was bracing it, I put coins around the edge. So when I pushed the bracing down, it left it like this. And I was a bit worried I was making too much of a ball, but I could have probably gone a little bit further. And this being the first instrument that I made where the bridge is attached to it, I was a little worried that it would rip the whole thing off. And so I could probably have shaved 0.5 millimeter off the top, just to give a little more volume. Fairly plain. The back extends over the heel, and yeah, quite nice. It's got a French polish on it. I know the lighting is not the best in here. It's winter time in Scandinavia, and I think next time I do a French polish on an instrument like this, I'm going to leave the fretboard off until I've actually... French polish was a bit of a hassle doing that. And I buffed the polish down with some fine steel wool to give it more of a matte finish. I'm not too keen on things that shine all that much. So, and it has a 300mm scale, which is the same as the Ohana Sopranino. The difference, besides the actual materials, is that this one is not actually true. It's got a C tuning. Most Sopraninos, the strings get a little too floppy, tuning them to standard C tuning, so you want to maybe tune them in D or even E. And I found that I tuned it up to D, and the strings were really tight, and so I gave it a try in C, and it actually sounds much better. Gives it a warmer sound with the lower tension, and the strings aren't floppy, because it's not just the scale length that determines the tension of the strings, it's the angle, break angle of the strings here and here, and I increased that a little bit, the angle, and it obviously made it possible to tune it down to C, which I'm happy about. There are tiny little maple dots as position markers, but they're not all that easy to see. So there it is, the recycled instrument. I said there were more than one reason why I did that. It's also, the reason obviously is that there is a lot of timber lying around for recycling old furniture and things, and maybe hard to build a guitar or a larger instrument, but small ukuleles you can quite easily find enough wood for. So, and I think it's a good thing. We are depleting our source of traditional instrument woods like mahogany and koa and even some species of spruce are starting to get scarce and expensive. So I think alternative woods are a good thing. So that's it. The Sopranino ukulele. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.